Technomancer is.
No.
It doesn't really fit in with your old games or your critically acclaimed games because it's getting torn apart at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Did any of you ever play or hear about a game that was released in July 2013 called Mars Warlogs?
No.
No.
Right, so this was a kind of cyberpunky kind of role playing game developed by a studio called Spiders, who I've never heard of. And it's set on Mars, and there's like a war between these two big companies over the water that they have. And it's a cool idea, but it didn't do very well. It got like 5 out of 10 on IGN and shit. But the Technomancer is a very undeserving sequel to the Mars Warlogs.
I'm looking at reviews for it now, and IGN has 4.9 out of 10. GameSpot has 6.5 out of 10. So Matthew, why should we play this shitty game?
Right, so IGN were they. I watched IGN's review before I bought it, and I was like, I'm gonna watch this review. And IGN's awful review of it, like they hated it. The guy hated it. That just made me want to buy it more.
Yeah.
It's not like
Shots
it wasn't
fired.
like fuck IGN, I'm gonna buy it anyway. It was like all the stuff that he was saying that he doesn't like, I thought was really appealing. It's like it's your RPG, and it's like there's these factions, and you're a member of this military kind of elite guard, and you're really privileged, and you kind of don't have a good understanding of the world yet, obviously, but it's so reminiscent of the kind of early 2000 BioWare games, specifically Knights of the Old Republic, and like the dialogue choices. There's like a karma system. The combat it's not quite it's not turn-based at all, but it's still really, really similar to the KOTOR combat. And I don't know what it is about this game, but I got it, and I love it. It's fucking incredible, and everybody else hates it, which really quite annoys me. But the one thing I will say about it that I don't like is it is fucking impossible. It's so difficult. I'm playing it on normal difficulty, and I've played it for a couple of hours, and I've already died about 7 times. But aside from that, it's really fun. It's the world that is so like detailed and rich, and I keep having to catch myself from comparing it to The Witcher, because it's that kind of third person.
That's bold.
Action RPG, and I know that if I compare everything to The Witcher, nothing's gonna live up to it.
Yeah.
But it is genuinely like a fun game, and the kind of cyberpunky world building is really cool. Like there's like the slums, and they're really detailed and really kind of not stylized, but that kind of like they're really like individual, I guess would be the word.
See, I'm looking.
Stand out a lot.
I've got Steam up just now, and I'm actually looking at this game, and it's, from what I see, like the user reviews are mostly positive.
Yeah, I never really trust IGN or GameSpot on these things anymore. Like, there's been a lot of games that they've said are rubbish, and I've like really enjoyed them. It's just their opinion.
Technomancer's on sale just now. I think was it £29 or something on Steam.
Yep.
And it is like if you enjoyed. I mean, did either of you play KOTOR?
No. I always wanted to, but I never got around to it.
I didn't like it when I was very, very young. I couldn't get out the ship or something. I couldn't get past the ship. I don't know. That's all I remember about it.
It really doesn't hold your hand. That's the one drawback with it. But I loved that game. It was one of the first proper PC games I got into. And I got it recently as well, and I still play it. Knights of the Republic, and Technomancer is like obviously it's not Star Wars, but it's like it's like KOTOR with better graphics and a better combat system. And
that's cool,
I mean, it's got mostly positive reviews.
Yeah, user reviews, do you mean? Or
User reviews, yeah, it's just the critics that don't like it. But
I seem to trust the user reviews a lot bit more than them, man.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a great game. Just get by the fact that it needs a bit of polish.